it seems to me like nobody is actually afraid of pre-crime. It's not like people are changing the way they behave because they know pre-crime exists, right? I don't think I saw that in any scene.
Maybe not the whole of society, but like a demographic of people should felt that way, don't you think?
Or people get really cagey once an argument starts,
Yeah,
right? Because the police might break through the window at any moment and telling you
exactly.
you were about to kill somebody and you have no way to stop it, even though you at the moment you weren't planning it, right?
Mm.
Like there's nothing like this, right? It's not like people are getting into an argument and it gets a little bit heated and people back off immediately and look over their shoulder and wait for the police to burst through the door and then they don't come. I don't know, like maybe that should have been in this movie because this is the kind of thing that informs how people interact, right?
No, definitely, I agree. Like I'm saying, society would have felt like prison in a way, like constant eyes on you, and that's exactly the type of world I believe that the existence of precogs creates.
It's a little bit like I've not really been in this situation, but every time I'm in an argument with somebody in public, part of me is looking out for people pulling out their phones. And if they did, I would back off immediately because there's no way you're winning that, right? Like if people shows like a snippet of an argument you have in public and then post it on social media, you're done. You know what I mean? You can only lose that because they will show the part that makes you look the worst, even though in context you might have been right or nothing bad happened or whatever. And it seems to me like pre-crime would be the equivalent of this, where people just know if it gets close to getting passionate or heated or something, you immediately back off. Or if you see the police, you go the other way, no matter what. It's little things like this. So this just occurred to me. Maybe that's with the one flaw in this movie, that it doesn't show how it changes the behavior in people who were never going to be arrested for anything, but everybody thinks they could be at any moment. Yeah, I think that's maybe a flaw in this. Like they spend so much time figuring out the fashion and the technology and all of that, but they didn't really go into the psychology of how do you behave in a world in which you can be arrested for a crime you didn't commit, or the system believes you will commit. It would still change your behavior for the rest of your life. That sort of thing. That's actually a big flaw. Now I'm actually getting down on the movie a little bit for not doing this. Actually, this is one scene, right? Like in the hollow parlor thing, when the guy figures out that he's talking to a precog, he says something like, "That thing you're seeing, I wasn't going to do that," or something like that, right? He can see that he has maybe thought about committing a crime, and now she sees him committing it, and if she accuses him of it, he's done. So that's the one time, right? But what I'm looking for is like just everyday people, like somebody bumps into somebody on the train, and everybody's terrified of being accused of a crime they were going to commit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.